the interest to fly is coming back with huge energy and, to be honest, later but steeper than we expected, that's true. And that's why it's probably no real surprise that the industry, after being grounded for almost 2 years, going back to 100% steeply, needs a little bit more time on infrastructure and staff. And that is unfortunately what our passengers are experiencing around the world. And I think it will not get much better this summer, we have to be honest. I think crews do what they can, be it in the aircraft, be it on the ground, but this will not be a normal summer in terms of operations. I think so much has to be said.
And when you look at the Lufthansa group, where do you see the particular pinch points?
Well, in our particular case, it's basically lack of staff of our infrastructure partners, which is ground handling, baggage handling, security checks. That probably is the worst, but there's also some areas in Lufthansa where we are now hiring again because we are short. So, and then we have to reallocate. Pilots are trained on the wrong aircraft, so we need to retrain them. So indeed, also within the Lufthansa group, we have our homework. But to be honest, like everywhere around the world, the main topic is infrastructure on the ground, and that's, I think, what the industry has to cope with.
And on that, I mean, that's to do with airport providers. It's to do with third parties for security. It's about the level of the length of checks necessary for security. I mean, it's nuts and bolts details up, and there's a labour shortage. Period.
I think there's many countries in the world, my home country, Germany, sure being one of them, where there is a shortage of especially blue-collar labor. I think we need, around the world, at least countries like the one I'm from, new immigration policies. How do we attract people to our industry for the blue-collar parts of the industry? I think that's an issue, not just post-COVID, but general.
I admire and appreciate your honesty about the summer, because I think there's a wish to put a rosy scenario, but the reality is all the passengers are going to feel the effect.
Absolutely, and I think there's another truth, at least for the airlines I'm representing. We can't cancel many more flights because they are sold out. It's one idea always to take load off the systems, and some European airports have done that, reducing the number of flights, and we have done that also internally, but we can go much further because the flights we now have in the systems are all booked with high load factors, and just to cancel those and rebook the passengers has reached its limits. So I think one way or another we have to cope with bottlenecks. Weather will play a role. And again, also what I'm doing here, asking our passengers for a little bit of understanding and sometimes for some patience, probably is part of the jobs we as CEOs have in the industry this summer.
On this question of recession, traditionally a recession hasn't had a dramatic impact on air travel. Do you expect the same this time around?
No, I think you gave the answer yourself. I indeed agree that if you look at history, we haven't seen that much of an impact in our industry. And now on top of that, we'll see growth from continuous return of corporate travel, from hopefully parts of Asia opening up. So we might well, and that's what we are planning for, see an effect that growth elements are overcompensating potential recession elements. So we are preparing for more growth in 23 and for the industry to come back to pre-COVID levels much faster than we all expected.
As I look at the group, so you're now going for 20% of ITA in Italy, according to the reports, and as you look at the different elements of the group, where's your focus now?
Well, the focus will be premium long haul. That is always the backbone of what Lufthansa has been doing historically, the Lufthansa Group has been doing historically, and our two most premium brands, Lufthansa and Swiss, are focused on. But indeed, we established a successful point-to-point business, and we established national brands from national carriers to expand our home markets. Indeed, looking at Italy, we think that the Lufthansa Group would be a great home also for the new Italian home carrier, ITA. So that strategy will move on, and if I see at the high loads of our premium classes around the world, I think that strategy is paying off.
All in all, how would you describe your mood?
Oh, after 2 years of being grounded, one way or another, including physically being grounded myself to a certain degree, I think I'm sharing the upbeat mood you feel around this conference. And again, people want to fly again, people want to connect again. Our industry is back. Indeed, talking about some bottlenecks which are caused by too steep growth, what a great problem to have compared to the problems we have been all suffering from the last 2 years.